そこのお前。勘弁してください。申しません。おっと。おい、お前。その顔が気に食わねえ。Out of my way. こ っと下がら。 Out of my way.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
Do you happen to know what time they open?
Who are you? Sign says we're closed, pal.
I'd like to ask you about Tachibana Real Estate. Do you work here?
I'm the manager. What are you, Jinsei family?
Jinsei?
Well, never mind then. What gives, man?
I'm not here to hurt you or anything. Just need to talk. Tachibana's people are trying to drive you out of the building, right?
Screw it, get inside.
Can't say I've ever heard of the Jinsei family.
Tojo clan, technically, but bottom of the food chain as far as Yakuza. They used to come by for protection money each month, but Tachibana ran them off a while ago.
Wait, civilians ran off the Yakuza?
Yeah, pathetic, right?
And the other businesses here. Did Tachibana drive them all out?
Mm-hmm. Just dropped in out of the blue one day and told us they own the property now, so we all have to leave. Most of the neighbors did as they were told once they heard who was asking. I stood my ground.
Is your family living here?
Can't afford this place and a separate home. Wife's practically locked herself in back there. She's afraid of the vagrants who've taken over. Of course, Tachibana's bankrolling them all. Pays them to cause a ruckus, piss on the floors. One nearly started a fire the other day. You believe that?
How often would you say Tachibana's men come by?
Lately, I've been getting silent phone calls. Hundreds, all throughout the night.
Who's that?
That's them? Shit! Why now all of a sudden? There's 5 or 6 guys out there.
Namaste-san! It's Tachibana Real Estate.
You mind letting them in? I just want to talk. I promise. I won't let them hurt you.
Here you go. Oda-san.
Afternoon, Namaste-san. We were in the neighborhood. Wanted to stop by, see if you'd reconsidered.
I told you we're not leaving.
Well, that's a problem for us. We're the legal owners of the building. Frankly, you're not being very equitable about the whole situation.
Equitable? Every day you people harass me. We've got an infant here, damn it!
Your face is a new one to me. Oh, Namaste-san. Bringing in Yakuza muscle only complicates these things.
I hate to disappoint you, but I'm not Yakuza. Think of me as the new security guard here.
Got himself a bouncer, did he? Riff-raff, huh?
Mostly problems with thugs who call themselves real estate agents lately.
Well, in my experience, a third party never simplifies matters. Let's not allow this one to impede any good faith negotiation on our part. I come bearing gifts, courtesy of the Jinsei Patriarch.
What is that?
That, my friend, is all the protection money you've paid him to date, doubled. 30 grand a month, for 3 years, rounded up to 2 million. I convinced him to part with it, as a courtesy.
You got the boss of a family to cough that up? You? Personally?
2 million?
Furthermore, another 2 million from our president to demonstrate his candor. And what the hell? Here's 2 million more. Buy your kid the expensive milk. What do you say, Namaste-san? You drove a hard bargain, I've got to hand it to you. May I let my superiors know they can expect your departure?
This was never about the money. People like you and your president. Do you think you can just roll in and make demands and muck around with our lives?
Let's drop the false pretenses, Namaste-san. You can throw all the tantrums you like. This wad is all you're gonna get from us.
Huh?
Wasting our time with this bullshit? If it isn't the money, then what the fuck is it? Huh? Something wrong?
Are you telling me you don't hear that crying in the next room? Is that it then? Throwing cash in a father's face in front of his kid is how Tachibana does things?
You don't exactly look like the kind of guy who's in a position to give me a goddamn lecture on ethics. but have it your way. Thanks to our show of sincerity here, I think he'll come on board.
That's not for you to decide.
Namaste-san. I'll be expecting a call from you later this evening. And I'm looking forward to your cooperation. You know, this fetish of yours for playing the hero is only going to wind up getting you killed in this city, buddy. If I were you, I'd keep that shit locked up tight.
So what? Now you're just gonna close up shop and leave?
Of course. You believe all those idiots who jumped at the first offer? Invest a little patience and just look at the dividends, yeah?
Hey, what happened to the other homeless guys that were out here?
Moved on to the side of the next job, I'd think. They told us this one's all wrapped up.
It's over, huh? Where to next?
Beats me. Lots of work these days. That Tachibana son's got plenty irons in the fire.
What do you actually know about Tachibana Real Estate?
I know you're a fool to be asking questions. Leave guys like them alone, lest you need your teeth loosened. These days, they own the shadows in this city.
Shadows?
I've been around a long time. Never seen a mob like theirs. Eyes and ears on every corner of Kamurocho. Working folk, Yakuza, doesn't matter. They know your secrets. They'll get you by the balls.
Is that how they were able to chase off the Jinsei family?
Last I heard, Tojo headquarters called in the Jinsei boss and had him hack off his finger right there in front of the chairman.
What?
Turns out he'd been skimming off the top of his payments, some anonymous tip. Of course, they only ratted him out for a tiny bit of it. If the Tojo clan got wind of the full scope of things, he'd be a dead man.
I get it. So now Tachibana has the entire Jinsei family on a leash.
Hey, I didn't say nothing about it being Tachibana who did it. You understand? Though I suppose you'd be hard-pressed to name anybody else in this town so willing to dig their hands into the Yakuza's dirty laundry, eh? Alls I'm saying is this, kid. Steer clear of Tachibana, or before long your mama will be crying her eyes out.
じられねえ強さだ。じゃあホテル行くか。
何言ってるのあんた。
どこ行こうか。おい。